Hi guys, welcome to Lilac and Time Class. It's Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. What I thought I would do today again is the daily spread, the 30-day creative prompt challenge from Rachel at Rachel Bella Crafts. Hope you're all enjoying it. We're nearly at the end of week 2. I can't believe it's gone so quick. So if you're joining in, I'd love to see what you're doing. So if you want to post anything, go on to the Facebook book for Rachel, which I'll link everything down below for you. And if you put the prompt hashtag my daily spread 26, you'll get every creator, but you'll also be able to see what everyone else has done. So that's a really, really good idea. So if you want any of the information and the freebies, go on to Rachel's not a website. Oh dear. Yes, go on to her website. I'll link everything down below for you, and all the collaborators and everything else that you need to know. Okay, so what we did up to now, I will show you very, very briefly. I still need to fill this because I've got a little pocket there, which I did intentionally because I think I'm going to put a big tag saying how I felt for the first 2 weeks of the collaboration. I'm awful sorry if you can hear beep, 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 beeping. That's my phone deciding to come to life, I think. Sorry about that. It is on silent. It shouldn't be making any noise. Okay, so we've got that, which is the mason jar, which I loved doing. I did the mason jars, but Rachel's actually now put a freebie in her Ko-fi for the mason jars. If you want to go over, they're all different sizes, so you can help yourself there. I've done that one. I did my little booklet with all my little notes then. And this one is the flip out with more tags and places for journaling spots in there. And then we go back over again, and we've got the little pockets and a little private space with some journaling of my favourite memories, which just lives in there. Then we've got here, which I absolutely love. Please go over to Marie at Crafty Landing and she will show you exactly how to do this. I actually put it on with some Velcro dots, but please go over and have a look how she did it. And I will link my whole playlist down below and you can see how I've done it. Okay, so there we go. And then we got this one, which is the letter to myself, which I've added the stamp, a postmark with stamping and some more stamping. That. My favourite place is home, and this actually tells you in tags, sorry, I meant to say, there's little tags in there which says why and who and where, which is my personal, where I feel safe, which is home. Okay, and then that goes over like that. Then we've got the envelope, which has made a little tuck spot there. And go over here, and that moves out to there. And then this is my letter to myself. If you want to see any of these, they're in my link where you can go and watch them all. And then we've got this one, which is all my books, and a bookmark that I can use with my books. And there's all the books. I've actually finished them now, so I'm on a new author, which, yeah, I love to have a record of who I'm listening to. There we go. And then we've got this one. This is the one we did last time, which is the pockets and tucks. So we've got a tuck and a tuck, and then we've got the pockets with tucks. Loads of space for writing. So today I thought, because I'm a little behind, I'm going to do 2 videos a day. So I'm going to do day 11, which is a challenge I've overcome with hidden journaling under a flap, and day 12 for favourite season and why, layered textures. So what I thought was, for day 11 it's going to be a flip up. So I had this bit of extra paper. I'm trying to use up all my extra bits at the moment because I've got quite a lot, as you do. But I'll always do something with them. So what I thought was this one here. So what I'm going to do is put that on there with a hidden bit. Then it's going to have a pocket there with my personal writing, which is going to go in there. And then I'm going to decorate another collage. You know I am not great on collage, and I'm still learning on that. But I hope I hope I'm getting better. I just need to make everything not so bulky. I seem to be making things bulky. This journal at the moment is absolutely turning into a chunky monkey. But all my journals do, because I put that much ephemera in them, because I love ephemera. So I'm going to take these out for now, just until I put this on. I thought that could go there, like that. Is it straight? Yep. Oops. I've covered up one of my, don't want to do that, so we'll take that one off and put that back. There we go. And then we just make sure that's stuck down like that. And before I lose them, I will put my tags back in like that. Right, so as I say, thought I'd do a, oh, I haven't inked it. You know I like me ink. So what's everyone doing? Are you all joining in with the collaboration, I hope? The inspiration that you're getting on there at the moment is amazing, because you get at least 2 collaborators, 2 artists a day, which is phenomenal. And they are so clever. So clever. So for today, it will be, let me have a look at my sheets. You can go over and watch, we're on day 11, Snip Happens with Tara and Dasher Dave. I will link everyone's channels down below. I've just watched Tara's, and you really do need to go over and have a look. She's sharing a lot of personal things that she has overcome herself, and it's, yeah, humbling is the word I would use. It's lovely. Plus she did a lovely spread. That's straight, probably not. So yes, please go over and give us some love, a like, subscribe if you're not. There we go, we'll have that there. And let's put the top on. Right, so what I've actually, things have not always been rosy now in my life, but I'm sure everyone else is the same. You know, I'm not unusual. Quite a few of my friends are still the same. So what I've done is I've wrote a little bit here, which is going to go in there, and it actually relates to how my life changed in 2004. Yeah, that's all right. I was on holiday with my now husband, and we were camping, and I went to bed the night, and I was fine. And I woke up after being out with a couple that we'd actually met, and we were having a lovely time. And while I was out, I thought, oh, I feel a bit wobbly. Have I, you know, had a few too many drinks, as you do? But no, I hadn't had that many. I'd only had 2 drinks, but I needed to go. I was feeling really, really tired. So I went home. Well, not sorry, I didn't go home. I went back to our tent, and we had an early night. And the next day, well, you've seen that. The next day, I actually woke up and I had a horrendous headache. Had double vision, and I couldn't use my legs properly. And I was lying down, as you do in a tent, and my husband now had to get me up because I had no strength at all. I just couldn't do it. And he was, as you can imagine, we were both pretty scared because we thought, what happened? It's not something you do. You don't wake up the next day and can't use your legs and have double vision, so you're not seeing things right. So my husband decided to pack up, and obviously I couldn't help him, so I'm sat in the car. And the couple we'd met the night before, little old couple, they were lovely. They were saying, you'll be fine, just, you know, don't know what's happened, but I'm sure when you get home you'll be okay. So we left early. As I say, my husband packed up, got in the car, and I'm sitting there and I'm saying, I don't think I can go home, love. I said, I feel that bad, I think I need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital local to me, and they admitted me straight away. They said, oh, this is not right, I think you know, possibly have had a stroke. And I thought, oh my goodness, a stroke? And they said, well, you know, it's not definite. We'll do some tests. That's a bit big. This is my decorating page, which is for the next day for textures. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So we got in the car, we went to the local hospital, they admitted me, and they said, no, there's something definitely not right, you may have had a stroke. So they did all the tests, the scans that they had to do, and they were a bit stumped. They didn't know what it was. I had a lesion. They did a CT scan as well, and an MRI, and I had a lesion on the brain. So it was a possible stroke still. But then it was getting worse. I was being sick. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. Every time I did, I was being sick, just bringing it up again. So they were like, oh, there's definitely something not right. So they actually called someone in from our local, not our local hospital, it's our local hospital that deal with issues with the brain. And they had a look at me and they said, no, we think you need to go to this special hospital. So I was blue lighted all the way to this special hospital, which we call Walton. They deal with brain injuries. So, as I say, I was blue lighted there, got admitted, and my life changed then. I was there for 13 weeks. I ended up in a wheelchair, couldn't walk, had a horrendous headache, just could not get rid of, and in the end they said, we think you have got multiple sclerosis. And at the time, my niece, not by blood, but my niece through marriage has it, and her dad had it, and I thought, oh, it's got to be hereditary. And I've found since it's not hereditary, it can happen to anyone. So they don't diagnose you straight away, but as I say, I was in hospital for 13 weeks. I came out with a wheelchair, and everything changed. I couldn't go up the stairs. I had to have someone with me to help me get dressed, get washed, and everything else. So you have to have so many different lesions in different places over so many years and in 2006, took 2 years, and I was diagnosed 100% heavily relapsing remitting aggressive multiple sclerosis. So being actually told what you've got was better for me than not knowing, because you do think you're going a bit mad because everyone's saying, oh, you look so well, but looking well and being well is two different things. But anyway, here we are in 2026. I'm on different treatments. I inject myself all the time with a different treatment, and at the moment I have good days, bad days. So yeah, that's how things change for me, and that's why I've had to overcome things. So okay, I haven't actually told you what I'm doing, have I? Yeah, the next thing is favourite season and why. I think, is that right? Favourite season and why, yeah. And it's layered textures. So as you can see all the way through, I'm doing different textures. So we've got embossing, excuse me. We've got this, which I think is beautiful. I don't even know where I got this. This was in my scraps. So I've got that. I've got an old page from a gardening book, which is that. I've got tea dyed music paper. This is just paint swatches with all my different paints. So I thought that's another texture. I've also got other things. I've got embossed card, 2 different types there. I've also got the textured embossed with texture paste, which I love. I love that piece. So I'm just going to see how I put everything together. So as I was saying, yes, I've been diagnosed, and it's not a death sentence by any means. I now know so many people that have got it, but it's very, what's the word, unpredictable, because I can go to bed, feel great, and wake up the next day and I can hardly move. But you live with it, you get on with it. There is so many people out there that are so much worse than me, so I take it that way. I just get on with it. And if anyone else is suffering with a hidden illness, because that's what I call it, because not everyone knows that you've got it. I don't tell everyone. This is me really opening up. I don't tell anyone, because I think there's so many other people out there. They've got so many horrendous illnesses that I just don't say. But I thought, okay, something I've had to deal with. Yeah, I've had to deal with it, but I've just got on with it. There's so many people out there. As long as we are all kind to each other, and not all illnesses are noticeable, and that's what I've found. And not everyone is kind. Not to me, but you know, people out there are not kind. Some people, or they don't realise that it's not a fact of not being kind. It's a fact of not realising what they're saying, what they're doing, and what other people are coping with. As I say, not every illness is noticeable. We have hidden illnesses, and that's one of mine. Unless I'm having a bad day, and then everyone knows that I have issues walking and things like that. But as I say, it could be so much worse. So I'm one of the lucky ones, 100%. I have so many friends who have issues, illnesses, and everyone's just there for everyone else. So as I say, if you are struggling with anything at all, the group Rachel's group, we are all here for you. I'm here for you. I'm sure all the other artists are here for you. If you need to just reach out and speak to someone, because sometimes you do. You don't have anyone to do it with. So yes, if you've got issues, got problems, and you think you're on your own, you're not. That's all I can say. You're not. That's why I love the crafting community, because we're all one big family, and no matter what, there's always someone that will speak, talk to you. I should put that. So I don't want to cover them up, but I like it. I like it like that. Shall I do that? Shall I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover up a bit. I don't want to. Oh well, no, it's fine. So yes. Anyway, what are we all up to today? Are you enjoying the collaboration? Have you been over and seen all the other talented artists that we have? We have so many different types of artists. Some people like grunge, some people like mixed media, collage. As I say, I'm learning collage. We do have different people like different things. The other person that you're going to go over to, I've told you about Tara at Snips Happen, but also go over and see A Dash of Dave. He's our only gentleman that we've got at the moment, and he's lovely. He is lovely. I'll link all his information down below. He has a podcast as well, and he's sorry I'm laughing, he's actually done a jingle to go with the collaboration, and when I first heard it I thought, I love it. It was just something completely different and it made me smile. So if you just want one thing today and you want to smile, go over and see Dave. You'll love him. He's such a lovely man. So, and I think I'll put that there. So all this bit was just showing you all the different textures that you can have. You can have a lot more textures than this. Obviously, you can have your fabrics and your laces, and your trims. You know, all the different things that we all have. Because I know I have a lot. But you can never have enough, can you? Well, that's how I feel anyway. So, what do I want? I think I want a bit of fabric. So should we go to my little snippets of lace and see what we've got? I say I've got that lovely, I love this, my vintage piece. What do you think? I quite like that actually. Should we go with that? Something a bit different. I've only got one little tiny bit of that left. And it's just so pretty. So I love it. Right. My Dries Clear Glue. The lace. There we go. Ooh, that's not very straight. Then again, it doesn't have to be straight, does it? There we go. It's not sticking that little tiny bit on the end. It's not sticking. It will. Oh, I've nearly finished my fortnight, which I'm doing with this one. Then I'll do 2 more tomorrow, which will be for Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll be up to date. Let's put that away. And put that there. Right, there we go. What do you think? Oh, is that sticking with the glue? Don't want that. There we go. Now I just want something on here. Why that's coming up? I just want something simple on the top because, as I say, it's getting a bit chunky. And I need to make it a bit thinner. But you know me, it's not going to be thin, is it? I think we'll have a bit more music. Oh, shall I? Couldn't I? Do you have anything that you don't want to use? Because you know it's the only little tiny bit you got left. I'm terrible. I hoard something rotten. But you think, oh, no, I won't be able to see it anymore. But now I'm thinking, well, this is my journal. You know, this is not one that I'm going to give away or sell. So I can look at it anytime, can't I? When you think about it. I'm going to put that there. Link. Yeah. So yeah, please go over and see Tara and Dave, because you'll love it. I'll put all the links down below anyway, so you'll see them, and all the information that you need to get. And what else was I going to say? Oh yes, I am so excited. I've got 4 weeks until Rachel's collaboration, and yeah, it's just going so quick, and I'm going to love it. If you're still on the fence about going and you think, I don't know anyone, you'll go not knowing anyone, but you'll leave knowing everyone. And that's the way everyone is. It's like a little family. We all know each other now. We all have a fabulous time. I'm not saying we get a lot of crafting done, because that could be lying a bit. But it's so much fun and we love it. So if you get the chance and you want to do something different and you've never been on any collaborations and you feel a bit, oh, I'm gonna like it, you'll love it, honestly. And I'd love to meet you. Oh, I like that. Oh, but hang on, I've got a yellow one here. Oh yeah, I prefer that. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna make it a bit rough. We don't want any lines, do we? I've ended up with a line there, which I'm not happy about. I'll probably do something about that. So yeah, we all go to a farm. We all have our own little building, if you like, and so many share. And the place is just so beautiful. I think this is my 3rd year. I don't know if I've told you before. If I have, please ignore me. You can fast forward me anytime if you don't like my waffle, because I do waffle a bit. But it is like talking to my friend. I didn't think it would be like that, actually. I thought, I was a bit self-conscious, I must admit. But I'm finding it very therapeutic. Because when I was in uni, that was another thing that I didn't think I'd ever go to uni. And I was just watching the Open University one day, and I thought, even if you're disabled, you can do something like that. So I joined up at my local, college. I joined up there, and then I went from there to university. And now I've got my bachelor's and I've got my master's. So if you ever think that you can't do it, as long as you want to do something, go and do it. Honestly. Otherwise you'll regret it. And I'm finding now, because with my university life, which was a couple of years back, I was still very self-conscious of speaking in public, and I need to get out of that. So doing this is actually helping me, because okay, I'm not looking at anyone, but I've still got to speak. Before, I would get my words muddled up, I wasn't saying the right thing, and it was quite hard, but I think I'm getting better. So, well, I hope I am anyway. Tell me if I'm not. Tell me if I'm just rambling a load of rubbish, which I might be. And if I am, I apologise. I think I just want, because I don't like that line, I've got this tape. Now I don't know where I got this washi tape. Please ignore the nails. This glue makes your nail varnish come off. Well, it does mine anyway. Yeah, I've got this washi tape. I thought I have to have it the other way, obviously it'll look a bit daft. And I don't know where I got it from. I must have been given it in a Happy Mail or something like that. Because I don't think I actually bought any of my washi tape. Maybe one or not. But yeah, bit there, I think. That just covers up that line. And then that goes like that. And it's got my secret bit of writing there. And then I've got my textures there, which I love. So, what else? I need something there, don't I? So I can flip it up. So you know how to flip it up, I should say. Let's see, what have I got? Do that. Yeah, I could do that. I was going to do a tab like I normally do, but I thought maybe do something a bit different. Put that like that. What do you think? No. After all that, oh dear, sorry. I need one of my tabs, or a label, or something like that. What about a label? No, I have got. I hope I'm not going too long on this. If, as I say, if I am, and I'm rambling, which I do, please just change the speed. You don't have to listen to me, because I do ramble a bit. Now, I don't know if this is going to work either, but we shall see. I hope I'm still in view. thought admit one. Oh, I have trouble with these scissors. Sometimes I have a brace on if I'm doing a lot of cutting. I have to use a brace on my hand because my hand's not strong enough. But sometimes it's alright. What do you think? Oh, do you know what? I'm not happy with that either. Well, I'm not doing very well. I think I'll keep that and put it in there. Admit one. I need to do something there though, don't I? I need a tab, I think. Or, hang on, what about 2 circles together? Excuse me while I get my circle punch, which I keep all my circle punches underneath. I don't know if this one will do the job, but we'll try. Might be a bit small. No, perfect. So we'll go with that, and we'll go with number, what day is it? What day is it meant to be? Snips happen. Day 11. Do we have 11? No. Okay. We'll do a number 2 then. And what I'll do is I'll ink them both. Like so. I don't know how long I've been, guys. I hope I'm not waffling too much and boring you. I can't actually tell how long I've been on. There must be a way of doing it. I haven't found it yet. So we should put it like that. More ink. And then I like using my circles, I must admit. And then put it like that. And then that's it, I'll do it on the corner. Like so. No, I've glued it in the wrong place. Do it like this, do it the you know, the sensible way. Do it like that. There we go. And then that will lift up like that. How's that? I need something there, don't I? I need a flower. Possibly that one. Yep, perfect. I need to get, there's some scissors that are called snips. And I have to get them. Sometimes I can't cut for toffee today. Sometimes I can cut, and then sometimes I have trouble. I don't actually use the lines. That's the only way that I can do it. That's so much easier for me. There we go. Oops. And now we just put that on the bottom like that. What do you think? I'd say it's just a bit of a collagey page with my personal information, personal memories, and I should put that there. Here we go. Yeah, I like that. So that goes like that, that goes like that. So you got an open and you got a flap. So there we go, that's all it is for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you next time. Bye.